What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a very long time. Here we are with the release of Edge of Fate for Destiny 2. I wanted to kick things off since it's been a long time. I just wanted to do a series where I play all of the legendary campaign missions with each character. I'm going to post those, so if you get stuck when you're trying to play this or complete this, you'll be able to reference these videos and get through it. The campaign itself isn't too difficult, especially with the third iteration. Exotic Scout Rifle is doing work right now, especially with the anti-barrier Scout Rifle mod, so definitely use it before Bungie tunes it / disables it. I'm not really sure what they plan on doing, but it is working. Now in this video I did not use it, but for the rest of the campaign I used third iteration all the way through, so definitely use it. It works very well with the Hunter subclass. Now you do want to do the legendary campaign because it does give you the exotic armor of the associated class. Remember, you cannot get this from Raul, so you will no longer be able to focus it, so it's very beneficial for you to play the legendary campaign. Now if you do not care about that, you don't care about the raid, you don't care about any other harder content, yeah, just play the Brave. You'll be able to breeze through it. But I like a challenge and I want the exotic armor, so that's what we're doing. So without further ado, I'm gonna let this gameplay roll out. I should have each mission out within a day or so, just because it takes some time to edit and whatnot, and you know, life comes at you fast. So I hope you guys find the video useful. If you like, leave me a comment down below on what you'd like to see, what you'd like me to cover. Of course, we are going to go back and do all the weapon reviews like we used to do. We're going to play PvP. Of course, that's the thing I love the most. That's the whole purpose of even playing PvE, in my opinion, but I digress. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Singularity, a distress call, and now another ancient train. But how do they all connect? More importantly, how can we help? The status of the Singularity will worsen with time. We can't do anything about that right this moment. But discovering a locking mechanism this complex and a radio transmission that sounds human means we could be on the precipice of encountering another pocket of civilization. By my triage, the most effective thing we can do right now is find the source of the distress signal. The trail we're following leads past the train, then scatters. We'll need to get through to find who called for help. The mechanism here appears to be missing some pieces. I've tracked materials nearby that closely match the frequency of the device. Find them, Guardian.
Lodi transmitting. Status Moonsick. Adrift. Odysseus protocol active.
Odysseus Protocol. We've heard that before. Wait, there's a backlog. Keep moving, Guardian. I'm going to see if these transmissions can give us any more information. Dark matter spike in your vicinity. Could be one of the gravimetric distortions Drifter was talking about. Guardian, you all right? Your vitals stabilized. Must be a fluke. whoever sent our invitation values consistency and catastrophic interference.
About that. I got info, but you're not gonna like it.
Try me.
The gravimetric distortions, the dark matter, the weird train. An invitation? There's only one group of jokers I know who get up to those kinds of theatrics. The Nine.
Well, that certainly is a theory. Although I would expect to have already heard from the emissary if that was the case. I'm going to rerun the telemetry to see if I can find another radio transmission. Get us some answers.
Achieved precarious stabilization, but still request evacuation due to hostile NHI. If we can't close the singularity, we're pulling everyone in with us. Anyone? You out there?
Odd. The timestamp on this transmission doesn't make sense. It comes after the Mayday, but the timestamp says it was recorded many months before. Either someone is intentionally trying to scramble these transmissions, or the Singularity is causing more problems than we thought. They are persistent. Stay vigilant and don't let them come back again.
Recognize those symbols. This is the House of Exile. last time we encountered these Elixni was on Luna. They're called the Exiles because each of them were exiled from their original house. That's the last of them. We've got what we need. Let's head back to the train and see if we...
Suppose you're right, Drifter, and we are dealing with the Nine. You have the most experience with them. What did you observe in your interactions?
Rumor has it the Nine are extra-dimensional. Caught in the gravity of Sol's heaviest hitters. You know, planets, moons, stuff like that. There are aliens, and there are aliens. And these guys are aliens. They don't live in this dimension, which means they can mess with you.
The Nine can scheme all they like, but until they affect the real world, let's not give them more power than they actually possess.
Trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
That Elixni wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
In the wake of destruction, one exile falls, and three more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this Archon's voice, is coming from another Elixni. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles! I prophesied the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and kissed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Deathless? That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
us destroy you. Bring death to the deathless. Fulfill the destiny of the House of Exile. Strengthen the singularity and ascend.
That voice is coming from another elixir. Jump from one exile to another. The witness could possess, but that required a civilization's worth of darkness. Could something have drawn them here? Maybe the high concentration of dark matter is boosting this Archon connection to darkness.
Darkness is about connection of memory, but it doesn't work like that. And dark matter, in spite of the name, has nothing to do with darkness.
So this is something else entirely. Huh. One of the Archon's lackeys dropped something.
Ophiuchus' energy readings are spiking. This is a container of dark matter, the same connected to the Singularity. Don't let that go.
Hold it. Who do you work for, and what's your business here?
Telemetry originates at this location, but the signal is weak.
What are you doing here?
We're Guardians, from Earth's vanguard. Circumstances suggest we were invited, but we don't know who sent the invitation.
Earth?
Have you been here a while?
I have journal entries tallying 4 weeks, but my 5 o'clock shadow says a day. Something's wrong with time. It's my job to investigate. You picked up something that's special to the people here. Use it. I'll see you on the other side. We can talk there. You can, tell me all about Earth.